also a field player. When her feel is on, she's deadly.
Defeated Kelly during the week in match play, 249 to 202, and similar shot to what Kelly Kulick just made, but leaving the 9-10. Now, how will she shoot this one, Kathy?
Well, Leanne's a fan of the plastic ball, or a ball that is very shiny and goes very straight, and she'll just throw it hard and straight and go right in between the 9-10. When you hook the ball as much as Leanne, you need to throw a straight ball at your spares.
And just like that, perfect shot. Even garnered a smile.
You can see no revs on the ball. Perfect. You need a ball that goes straight. Very, very important. And she was extremely pleased.
Okay, so we are all even, actually identical frame for frame. Is Leanne Barrette now in the 6th frame? She's going for her 27th title, but in addition to that, ladies and gentlemen, she has 20 seconds and 25 thirds in her career.
Now that shot was a little high also, but she got the break and tripped the 4-pin. Great rotation. Got the ball to the right. Trips the 4. She knew it was a little high. Pushing it over. Stared it down, I think, Jan. What do you think?
I think so. All even still. Kelly Kulick in the 6th. History on television, these two have only met once, and Kelly Kulick came out on top.
Well, that was a beautiful shot. From start to finish, picture perfect.
If you're joining this tournament next week, the PWBA returns to Terre Haute, Indiana for the 8th straight season. Brenda Norman broke through for her first victory there last year. She'll look to defend her title from Terre Haute Bowling Center. Tune in next Sunday for the live broadcast at 1 p.m. Eastern. That'll be right here on ESPN. We'll have to see if little Brenda can come back and win another title in Terre Haute.
You'll see plenty of Brenda.
Kelly Kulick now looking to take a 10-pin lead as she makes her 7th frame shot. A little bit high, though, leaving a 4-pin. Kelly's been experimenting with her grip, Kathy. She talked about making her span longer.
Yes, she did. She spoke with someone when we were in Reno for the Queens. She lengthened her span 1/4 of an inch because she had elbow pain. She didn't realize her span was so short. And she's so much more relaxed in the ball. Kelly has a big hand. She has a very long span. She changed her grips, and she said she's never felt better. She was developing inconsistency, bad habits. Now it's like a new and improved bowler. A little change like that.
That's what I was talking about with the pressure off the hip, Kathy.
Yeah, Leanne and her coach, Rod Ross, developed this stance to take the pressure off of her hip. She's had a sore hip for about 1.5 years, 2 years maybe. And you would never be able to tell she had a sore hip by her performance. She's our reigning bowler of the year.
Exactly, and you know, when you're a professional athlete, any sport, you just perform through the injuries and through the pain and do what's necessary to keep going because it's your living. It's just like your job.
Yes, you do. Bowling is no different from any other sport. High game 299, low game 158. We had quite a few honor scores this week. Again with the spare ball, straight at her spares.
Leanne covers the spare, and I told you she's looking for her 27th title, but she has no U.S. Open victory. She told us how she'll approach it.
Well, I'll just try to maybe reflect on when I won the 1999 WIBC Queens. I was in the number 5 spot, and I worked my way up, so maybe I can draw a little comparison on my first and only major, and maybe I'll have a second one.
She's up quickly in the 8th frame.
Unbelievable, 26 titles and only 1 major.
It is amazing. This match all even here. And they're playing follow the leader, Kathy, right down to the pin count in every frame.
Yes, they are. And once again, Leanne tightening up that shot. That's so not like her game, but extremely impressive to see her do it.
There's a look at it. With a strike here, Kelly Kulick will be all even at 146 apiece in the 7th frame.
kiddo.
Oh, and she almost had a 4-7. She's happy with it, though.
It was a very, very well delivered shot. Physically, she looks perfect. But it's a live TV show. You're under a lot of pressure. There's a lot on the line. She's still looking for that first title. You may pinch it a little bit at the release, which is normal. You're a human being before you're a bowler.
As she spares it up, and Kathy, in the pressures of the U.S. Open, does it sometimes become hard to remain a human being while you're bowling?
I think it's hard to remain a human being on everyday life lately.
It is, I would agree. These ladies do it quite gracefully throughout most of their events. Kelly now trailing by 1 pin as she steps up in the 9th. Really needs to set up a strike here to put herself in position. She takes a deep breath.
Right here. Come on, Kelly. Shoulder up.
She blew out the air. Will it help? And it does. Tremendous shot.
She couldn't have thrown that any better, Jan, and that's the lane she previously went high on. So she made an adjustment. Beautiful arm swing, really extended through the release. Beautiful shot. And she liked it. She's not going anywhere.
All she can do is wait now. She'll have to finish the match. Leanne Barrette with a strike up in the 8th could step up and shut out Kelly Kulick. With a strike here, she'd have an 11-pin lead approaching the 10th frame.
Great shot by Leanne. That's why she's here, though. A reigning bowler of the year. Great extension. She just has such awesome ball roll. It's no wonder no pins stand after her ball hits the pocket.
There you see an 11-pin lead for Leanne Barrette. Best Kelly Kulick can shoot would be 225. Leanne Barrette will need, I believe, a double here and no pins. Strike 9 spare. I think we could have a tie.
Now you can see she just moved her hand to stretch over that pinky finger to get the ball to roll earlier.
Going high and not knocking it out, leaving the 6-10. Fortunate, though, it's a pickable spare.
Lane 17 is obviously hooking more than 18, which is a common thing to see on pairs of lanes. I don't think she projected that right enough. I think she cut it a little short. Leaves only the 6-10. But she'll pick up her spare ball and go cross lane.
Needs to cover this. She can still shoot a 214. Pin count's going to play a big part on this fill ball as to what Kelly Kulick will need to do, but Leanne now cannot shut out Kelly Kulick. She'll have an opportunity when she steps up.
Leanne and Kelly both said they had to use hand positions in order to manipulate their ball on the fresh condition. We just noticed Leanne did that with her hands, pulling that pinky over.